Sometimes I'll just get on the internet and try to find the weirdest game I can find. And today, I think I have outdone myself. Outdone myself a lot. Welcome to I Love You, Colonel Sanders. A finger-licking good dating simulator. This cannot be real. I saw this on Steam and was just immediately blown away by the fact that this even exists. I don't know why he looks like Markiplier mashed up with Jack Frost from the Santa Claus movies, but that's fine. Enter your name. Oh, Rachel Labra. Rachel Labra. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now! Your first day of culinary school. It's no time to sleep in. Smack that clock. Laying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that waits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Ah, yes, cooking school. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. You need to take this seriously. Thinking about the future. It's finally here. Finally. Your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities. When you realize you're running late, you grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. Delicious. Just what you needed to wake up those taste buds. Yeah, my breakfast biscuit, have those all the time. Yikes, you're in such a hurry. In fact, you forgot to put away any deodorant. You forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. Standing in the quad, you gaze up on the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. This is a big cooking school. Here comes your lifelong best friend, forever, Miriam. And she's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Rachel Labra. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Sure. Actually, because I sure am excited. A little nervous. Okay? A lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by the master chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you are the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. Aw, Rachel Labra is so nice. But with University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. 3 days. Okay. Hey, sweet girl. Is it Miriam? Miriam? I'm gonna call her Miriam. Mary. I'm just gonna call her Mary. Good enough. Mary. Mary always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Pep talk your best friend. Remember last month when we saw the fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower, and that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? Colonel Sanders! I've been waiting so long to meet that handsome fellow, I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time. As you talk to Mary, you feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all, and if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? You definitely can believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey, it's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help to be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Is she a vampire? Nice tooth. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there. Chicken shins. You leave Rachel Labra's shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. You can't stand Ashley, even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. Okay, Rachel Labra. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. What a flex. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us, Ashley. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Van. You rang. What is this guy up to? What a douche. Van. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. He's going to culinary school? Yeah, I'm sure. Protein shakes. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. That's what I just said, Rachel Labra. I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now? Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just no time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Mary. Psh, see you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Pop! What a weirdo. Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down? Hi, Pop. I'm Rachel Labra. So, are you gonna make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kinda cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium in the front of the class. Adorable. What is this thing? This thing's so... I don't even know. Now, quiet down, everyone. Oh, yes, my teacher is a corgi? Corgi? Maybe a corgi? I don't know. Who is this unnecessarily cute pup and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and a little fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog as I professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a whirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. Shut up, Pop Bob. And then, he walks in. Oh! Colonel Sanders. Oh my gosh. Oh, Colonel. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. It's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. I bet. Sweat begins to beat across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be sweaty sweats a lot. Maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all of your really weird insults? Besides, when Rachel Labra sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. You turn to find Colonel Sanders standing in front of you. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you smiling gently, his hand outstretched. Boy howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Please, use my handkerchief. Oh, he is ripped. Colonel's been doing the curls. You freeze up? Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Oh, Colonel. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look. You're completely mortified. You can't believe this can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? I'm gonna take it. You stretch out your hand and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief on it. It's so beautiful, you hesitate to press it on your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has natural scent on it. Smell of the most delicious chicken you have ever smelled. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. And when it's all said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift up your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Oh, not the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everything had a good summer. I really miss. Okay, Bo Burnham. Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue. You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school, with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students. The tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clark made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. We turn to see student Sprinkles is referencing who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. The class burst into laughter. Oh, Clink, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had any dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up and giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Chicken. You reach beneath your apron and return it with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes goes wide as he locks onto it. His favorite! Chicken is always the answer! Well, I think there might be some competition for new star students. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Okay, so day 1 of school, my teacher spits on me and I meet Colonel Sanders. What a time. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they would have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. True. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushed to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing on the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, Rachel Albra, there's still a seat. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me if you're interested. Oh, I'm gonna sit by 2 good options, but which will you choose? Oh no! Miriam or Colonel Sanders. You move to your best friend. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. You have to go with your best friend. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders, he has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you've gotten to know him a little bit better. That's okay. I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me. This is incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz. Well, tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Look at you, pup. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to feather. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork. That's right. What food is best known for a broken heart? A pancake that looks like a smiley, a silly face. Anything as long as it's prepared with love. That's right. Oh, I'm on a roll. Is Sprinkles a good boy? Yes. No one wrong? Not too shabby. You might just do alright, kid. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He nods with approval. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Whoa, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that the school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles to the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just want to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Colonel Sanders. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But I... Shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said, shh. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell... You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You heard he's very talented. But were the rumors true? Is this... Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. 4 years I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pusha! Oh, nah, my dude. Nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what a zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to a sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that she is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. No, Ashley. Colonel Sanders is mine. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate at this moment, trying to identify every flavor. Savor the moment, everything that touched by Colonel Sanders. Swim towards the light. Somewhere up ahead, a bright light beckons you. The flavors are so intense, you become wrapped up in them. Unable to resist, you reach towards the light. It grabs your hand and pulls you closer. Closer, until your fingertip connects with the end of everything. You are forever lost in the land of tender fried chicken bits. Your mind dissolves. There is no Rachel Abra now. There is only herbs and spices. Though Mary tries to revive you, she cannot. Game over? No. You're kidding me. Okay, I've already made progress. Can I continue? Hopefully it takes me back somewhere. Okay, so I went back and I just finished the quiz that the dog gave me, but this time I answered all 5 of them correctly. So Colonel Sanders, I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity, Rachel Abra, you just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Okay, so we're gonna go back to where we ended. Okay, so now we're back to the galaxy. We're gonna try to identify every flavor. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt, maybe. Pepper, too, obvious. Oregano, basil, maybe. But there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper, deeper, deeper. Yes, even deeper. And still, until you find it. Could it be? I don't know. You really did it. How bold, how adventurous, to use blank. You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef? What exactly was on that chicken? Huh, how bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all of time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me talking here. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warmth. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use blank. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Blank? Wow. You'd never guess that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. And blank definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before. So now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe, but you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings, think about how my story will continue after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Nag him on with your own strength. Wow. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest and thoughtful. Well, I just want to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex, but comforting. The interplay being salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Rachel Labra. I'm sure you will be a big success. I know I've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into a massive cooking arena where the afternoon lessons could take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Mary, look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show off our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no. We have to show off our stuff. What if I blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Sure, Rachel Labra, I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Mary is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep boop. Bzzz. Oh my, 2 potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for being alone forever. Who do you want to be Miriam's partner? Clank. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay. I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Hold on there, fella. We didn't even know of the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and honest about him. Tissue, I hardly know you. Ah ha ha. Clank judders, and the panel shakes loose. You get the impersonation that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you 2 will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you 2, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. What dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy! It's always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we can make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? Van. No, geez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Rachel Aubrey's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van. Quartet instead of a duet now? Big words. Okay, I'm turning this down. Actually, no. It looked like Rachel Aubrey was struggling, so he offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I can also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha, doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But, Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but the one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup before things get ugly. Miriam. You turn to Mary, and as soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend in need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over. Is somebody treating my friend? I will destroy them. I actually think that Ashley and Van were just leaving. Leaving? You in the dust? Vis. My scales as a chef, perhaps, but stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken. Mary, you're a loyal friend, but Rachel Aubrey is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know, so while your attention was elsewhere, I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Okay, I've been playing this for 35 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and stop there. This is actually kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. I'm enjoying this. So, thank you everybody for watching. Come back for part 2 of this. I have absolutely no clue how long this game is. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.